Good morning, beautiful awakened souls. If you're here, this message found you today um, because you needed to hear it. It's no accident. Um, your soul brought you here because you are ready for a deeper message, something deeper. Let's take a breath. I've called in my higher self and the benevolent beings who work with me. Guide us in this message today. Um, the message is still pretty much the same. I know last time we talked about balance and alignment, but also we talked a lot about facing fears and nurturing yourself. And before we start, let's just take a deep breath and connect our higher selves. The message today, I did take some notes here. The overall message is that you are not broken. You're not broken. Um, you're in the middle of a remembering, like I've been talking about. It's this energy of remembering, not learning, and that was a lot of the last message, but it's still coming through pretty strong. So it's like talking about um, what you feel. It's not a weakness. Um, it's your soul trying to stretch back and get into shape. Um, it's not a flaw. It's your inner compass trying to align still. And the main message today was to let you know that you are not alone in this. Even if the people around you can't see the light within you, just know that your guides do. Your guides do. Your higher self is with you every minute, every moment, guiding you. And that the storms you've been walking through, um, they're not here to break you. They're here to strengthen you. They're here to clear space for what's to come, your next becoming. You got to know that your voice matters. Your healing matters. Just your very presence shifts, your frequencies. You matter. You shift when you walk into a room, you shift the energy with your healing, your presence. So just breathe and let go of the shame, let go of any kind of pressure, any kind of idea of perfection. Um, I saw a quote that said, "You are divinely perfect or perfectly divine in your becoming." And that is the energy here. So just know that you are already worthy. You are already the light, and you're already home within yourself. Just know that. So this is your moment. The door is opening. The door is open. The door is open. You're already walking through it. So I wanted to do 7 is very significant right now. 7 is a divine number, and it's a very very sacred number regarding alignment and the cycles of life and things of that nature. So I know we talked a lot about in the last one about rebalancing and everything, but this is just reassurance that you're not broken, you are worthy, things are moving in your favor. Just move through it, let it flow. You're not alone. Let's get a card. Let's get an overall ancestor first on this message. Sorry if that music is too loud. Okay, let's get an overall ancestor energy. Let's see what's going to come out today. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. We got Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. That's what I'm saying. You're not alone in this. And Seer, see beyond the current situation. All right, look around. See beyond the current situation. So, let's see what the Earth Mother says. Feel loved and comforted. That's the main thing. Like even in the last video, I was talking about not being hard on yourself and nurturing yourself, being gentle and softer with yourself. Allow yourself to be cherished. Earth Mother is protecting you with the shield of love and light. You may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally, but you are now moving back to your natural center. And that will bring you to a place of clarity and openness. If you have felt, wow, it's funny, it went to from Earth Mother to Seer. Again, if you have felt ungrounded, know that the Earth Mother is here to root you and to help you regain your sense of strength. You may not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of light, and it's important you know that you know that and feel loved. Oh, wow. The spread that I'm doing today will include your root memory, and being grounded continues to come up. If you've had challenges with your mother or with being a mother yourself, know that the energies of mother healing are with you to help clear any ancestral blockages that are preventing you from making this sacred love connection. You are being guided to make choices that are based on love. And Seer, see beyond the current situation. Look beyond your current situation, raise your vibration, and focus on love. And the funny thing is, when I turned on Alexa to play some high vibrational music, the hertz that she mentioned she was about to play was 777. And that's really like a number that keeps reoccurring in my life right now. So maybe in the collective as well. This says clairvoyance isn't just about predicting the future. It's about being able to see clearly enough to create your best future. You are being encouraged by your ancestral guides and angels to see beyond what you think is happening now. Don't allow your ego or doubts to play games with you. Instead of seeing yourself as stuck or lost, know you're in an energetic holding space. Oh my goodness. And while the universe is recalibrating, that's just like what I was saying. Um, that you're worthy and you're already the light and you're home within yourself. Not to fear, not to feel broken. You're not broken. Um, you're just in the middle of a sacred remembering. Angels of light are upgrading your energy so that your experiences can be more enjoyable. You are moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening. So stay calm and keep your eye on the prize. Very interesting. All right. Let's pull out the tarot. There's a spread. It happens to be a 7-card spread. So 7 is really significant to us right now. 1 is going to be the present vibration of the collective overall. So, what is the present vibration of the collective at this time? Oh my goodness. Temperance. Balancing. Creating, patience, all of that. Temperance is alchemy, it's healing, it's harmony, higher integration. It speaks of spiral balance, balancing the spiritual with the earthly things. After an emotional turbulence, you can create this balance. It just confirms that the collective is going through a powerful phase right now of an energetic calibration. This couldn't be a more perfect card for the current energy. It also talks about, like I said, patience or divine timing. We're learning to hold light and shadow. Light and shadow. Grief and joy. Action and rest without choosing sides or falling apart. Being present, the art of being present. This is the perfect card right now, especially talking about balancing these things. We're learning how to balance our emotions and situations that arise. So like, old wounds surfacing, old selves are crumbling. We're learning not to overreact, which we talked about in the last video. Like I said, the message feels very similar to the last one. Yeah, just blending the spiritual and the earthly. That's our current energy. All right. Let's see. So the next card is going to represent what wants to be seen. What wants to be seen. So our core energy vibration is the temperance. What wants to be seen? What emotions, wounds, or truths are rising to the surface for healing? What is arising to the surface for healing? 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles, what wants to be seen is it's a fear of letting go. See how tightly he's holding on to his little pentacles? But the fear of letting go. You don't have to be afraid. The tight grip, because you don't trust what will come in its place. Because you don't know. It's the unknown. You're scared. You just don't know what's going to replace it. You know intuitively, but Pentacles, earthly, 3D, you don't know what's going to replace that. Shows us that it's pushing up through the surface, and this is a fear. It's a fear of loss, clinging to the control, um, just the resistance of release. You're resisting the release, and it's not just about the money or the material stuff. Um, that's part of it, but it's not all of it. It's holding on to old identities, past pain, belief systems that kept you safe, so you thought. Fear of the unknown, or just letting go of what no longer serves you. It's time for that. And you're just kind of holding on because you don't know what's going to take up that space. But you got to let go of that space so you can fill it. Um, you're just in that survival, self-protection mode, and the soul wants to evolve, but the ego is saying, we don't know who we'll be if we let go of this. And so in order to rise, to the temperance level, to the temperance energy, you got to see what's weighing you down, what's weighing down the scales of balance. What do you need to get into alignment? You don't have to let go all at once, but you do have to stop pretending you're not holding on to something. That's the first step. All right, let's see what card number 3 is. Card 3 is going to be the root memory. What lies beneath the surface? Seeking release or remembrance. What is lying beneath the surface? What is lying beneath the surface? What needs to be released? What is it we're clinging on to? Oh, there it is. Oh. The Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups talks about emotional expression, expressing ourselves from the heart. Yeah, the Knight of Cups talks about, maybe you stepped out there, maybe once you had a dream, you had a truth, and it wasn't held with care. So now you resist, you hesitate to move forward, afraid that those past pains will come back up, will happen again, bring up those old emotions. Knight of Cups is a seeker of love, an emotional connection. But regarding the root memory, it just reveals a collective wound around an emotional offering, maybe rejection. Rejection. After expressing your heart, being met with rejection. And that is a wound. I mean, that's, even if you don't realize it, even if it was something from your past, your emotional expression was rejected. Yeah, yeah. You were mocked, or, as you were being vulnerable. We don't like to be vulnerable, but vulnerability is a superpower. Opening up and releasing those emotions creates space for better things to come. So, sometimes you don't even realize that something wounded you emotionally. So you were misunderstood or rejected, and it affects your energy. Uh, could have been a relationship, but you've been hurt. You've been hurt. So basically, what this message is here is it's safe to dream now. Safe to dream. It's safe to offer your love, emotions, compassion now. It's safe to do that now. You're not in that old field anymore. You've shifted. A lot of your roles are to help people reawaken your heart. That's a big one. Restore like emotional movement. Yeah. Wow. Wow. So let's go on to card number 4, which is the oversoul message, the message from your higher self or oversoul. What is the message from the oversoul? Oversoul message for the collective. Okay, just flew out on the floor. Queen of Wands. Let's read her, see what her message is, her guidance. Okay, so it says, wherever there is darkness, there will also be light. Wherever there is light, there will also be darkness. They are not separate, but rather exist within one another. The Queen of Wands understands this dynamic. She knows how to bring the light to the darkness and find the shadows in the light. This is the dance of wholeness and the paradox that is life, with two seemingly different parts making up one unique individual whole. Again, the balance between the two. Um, you've dimmed your light for long enough, she says. You are not meant to just survive. You are meant to lead in light. You're the flame. You're not that fear that is trying to drive you. You're the flame. Um, Stop hiding your magic. All of your warmth, your light, your magic. You are an alchemist, and now's the time to embody that. The Knight of Cups carried, and buried vulnerability. The Queen says that the heartbreak, that ache, is it was fuel. You know, it's time to rise and become the flame. It was the fuel to your flame. Um, you've been healing long enough. It's time to step forward with confidence and command. That's her. That's her energy. Command. Not from ego, but from the heart, from your essence, from your light. It's time to express and create and speak and teach and radiate that light that you are. You're being called to show up unapologetically, authentically yourself. Yeah, you're not too bright. Just kind of let the fire in your heart lead you. Yeah, let the fire in your heart lead you. Look at that. Okay, let's see. Number 5 is what needs to be released. The fire is lit. Follow that spark, follow that fire, follow the flame. What needs to be released? Stop dimming your light, and we get 6 of Wands. We got him last time. So the 6 of Wands is recognition. Being seen. I think it's time to stop dimming your light. It's time to be seen, and you will be victorious in whatever it is you choose to speak of or create. Also, in the release position, this is more of like releasing the need for external validation. It's not needed. You're waiting to be seen, but you are seen. You are worthy. You're craving recognition, and that craving is rooted not in ego, but in past invisibility, rejection, the abandonment. So, it reveals what must be released now. Permission to shine. Stop dimming your light. The dependency on being received by others before trusting, your path. The fear that success isn't real unless someone else is announcing it. You don't need the validation. Being visible, being seen. Mm. Identifying with public reward instead of your inner knowing, like the other cards that we had on the last video. Honor your inner knowing. Know that you don't need external validation to express who you truly are. So, like, your truth does not become more valid when someone else approves of you. Well, it's not. It's not more powerful because somebody says, "Oh, so and so is praising me. I must be doing the right thing." Don't give your power away. You're divine. Period. Not because somebody else says so. You don't need applause. You don't need to wait for somebody to clap for you. You only need to walk in your authenticity, in who you are. And that is good enough. That's good enough. Okay, we got 2 more cards to pull. Number 6 says, what is awakening? What is awakening? After this release, the next light is ready to rise. So what is awakening in the collective? Whoa, there it goes. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, it marks divinity, soul expansion, activation of sacred destiny. It is your higher self, your oversoul saying you are stepping into your becoming. Um, Spiral is turning, destiny's activated. You're no longer who you were. Mm. You are stepping into who you were meant to be. No longer who you were. Um, it's like a quantum leap forward. Like I said earlier, it's a movement forward. Everybody, we're moving forward into alignment, into a mission, a personal truth. Shifting from victim of circumstances to creator of destiny, of your own destiny. You're not a victim. You're not surviving. So there's this new chapter, and it's just not random. It's no coincidence. This is a result of deep transformation within yourself. And the remembrance that life moves in cycles, and a higher spiral is opening up for you now. You're stepping into this with purpose and precision. Um, it's not even separate from the Temperance card. The Temperance was the alchemy. The wheel is turning, the turning of that, the turning of the alchemy into motion. So it's a cycle. It's a process. You're ready to shed the survival mode, and rise into the cycle of your soul, what you're here to do. Wow. You've done the work. You're not trapped. Do don't fear this turning because it leads to better. You're afraid because you don't know what it's going to lead to, like we said earlier here. Holding on to stuff because you don't know what it's going to lead to. Wow. Okay, last card, number 7. Last tarot, number 7. The path of alignment. This shows the steps to take to stay in the flow with the sacred turning of the wheel. There it is, the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is, it's the activation. It's the spark I was talking about, the spark of divine will. It's a lit torch saying, now go create, go become, remember who you are. Wow. Yeah. A new beginning is here. It's pure, it's powerful, it's aligned. Say yes, follow the fire. Move forward with the ideas that, are glowing or that you're excited about, that excitement, that creation. Speaking the truth that you've been holding back, let it out. Expression, like, let it out. Look at that cup overflowing. It needs to be released to make space. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just trust. Trust that you're aligning with your higher self and your soul's desires. Take an inspired action is what that is. Trusting that flame, that fire over the fear. Wow. Beginning, taking that step, that first step. That's amazing. Hmm. So you've got, all right, we've got our 7 cards here. 2, 3. Okay. So the Temperance is integration and healing, balancing after emotional turbulence, which the last video talked about the tower and what would come of that, moving through that. So balancing emotion after emotional turbulence and creating something, which that's what it ended with. This is the first card. This is the last card. Wow. The Four of Pentacles talked about what wants to be seen. The fear of letting go. The grip of old patterns and beliefs are blocking the new. So the Knight of Cups talks about the pain of giving the heart and being rejected. And this must be healed. This has got to be healed. Queen of Wands, message from the Oversoul. It's time to rise in confidence. It's time to rise in confidence. Power. No more hiding. No more hiding your flame. No more hiding this flame. It's time for this flame. Wow. Then we got the 6 of Wands. What we need to release, let go of external validation. You don't need applause to be divine because you were born divine. Letting go of that external validation, you don't need it. You don't need it. So the Wheel of Fortune on what's awakening, a new spiral of purpose. It's unfolding. There it is. So, and then wrapping it up with the Ace of Wands, the way forward is to begin. Act on the spark. Trust your fire. Say yes to your excitement, to your heart. Let's see what the angel cards, angel message. That's funny. I just looked on the bottom and there's the Hierophant, which was our energy in the last video, in the last reading. Still there. You're still the Hierophant. You're still remembering, not learning, remembering. All right, so let's see what angel number wants to come out. Collective message. Ouch. 66, and there's our 7s. 6677. Had to be a 7 this time. It says, keep your form, continuation, positivity, protection, kindness. It means that your thoughts and work in the material world are right on target, and you have successfully balanced your thoughts and activities and taken care of your body, mind, and soul. Well done, and keep it up. Wow. Well, there it is. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. Let go of what does not serve you and open up and make space for your spark. It's time to show it to everybody. Is that scary? It can be, but you have to overcome that. You have to be strong. Overcome that. You're not alone in that. You're not broken. All you have to do is release it, overcome it, and shine through with who you really are. Your true, authentic self. That's who you're here to be. So, um, I do personal readings, and my information is down in the description box. Please like and subscribe if this resonated with you. And until next time, I will see you all. Hopefully, the message will be that you've done it. Actually, that's the message now. Keep it up. Well done. So you're totally on your way. You're working through this now, or you already have. Keep going. Your team is proud of you. Your spirit team is proud of you. And I am too. Till next time. Bye.